Yeah, Katie's here. Katie's back. We were just having a little talk. We're going to talk about the book in just a second. There's some great pictures of horses, amongst other pictures, of course, in the new book, which is your 4th autobiography. What's your favourite horse, then?
I've actually got 5 black horses. I love black horses, and my favourite at the moment is Wallace. He's black, and he's a Dutch warm blood.
We should say, we were talking about this off air, and I said, there's a picture in the book of you on a horse in Holland. Why are you in Holland? And she said, that's where I buy them from. And I said, oh, what are they? And she said,
they're Dutch.
I said Dutch warm bloods.
Yeah.
But that's the breed, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't know anything about horses, do you?
Nothing at all. They've got 4 legs, though, haven't they?
You know, when people criticise you, they say, oh, well, you know, what's she doing? I mean, she was a glamour model, for goodness sake. And then they always come to the conclusion that actually you're a bright cookie. You've heard those conversations 1,000 times. Well, you know, she's got businesses and she's a brand and she's a product. And all of that is true, isn't it, Katie? It's kind of like I can hear you in your own mind saying, don't underestimate me.
Yeah, it's been a hard, tough year and a half, though. You know, lots of things have been knocked by, obviously, the media getting involved in the breakup, which has been hard. But, you know, everything's all picking up now. And thank God I have got true fans that they don't believe everything they read and stuff. It's been a big, big challenge to get things back on the road again. And thankfully, it is. Yeah.
You're one of those people that you're able to pick yourself up after adversity or problems straight away. I've seen those shows. Yeah. And, you know, you're an emotional person, aren't you, really? Do
you know what? For so long, I do put up this barrier of the media, which I've done for so many years. And I've been so good at doing it. But beneath that, I am a soft, vulnerable, want-to-be-loved girl, insecure like that I am. But, you know, the past year and a half, it has been traumatic. The lies, the bullying, you know, with the media, what they've been like to me. It has got to me. It has been traumatic. And luckily, I've got good people around me to help cope with it, because it has actually been really, really hard. I don't normally admit it, because normally I put like a hard... You know, I am human, and you can only take so much.
But why have you laid yourself so bare, then, as it were? I mean, you know...
Well, I haven't.
Books, you're telling all again in the book, and you're always on TV, and we see so much of your personal self.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better if you are a little bit insecure sometimes, like we all are, to actually say, do you know what, I'm not going to lay myself out there for everyone to see?
Well, I haven't. This is the interesting thing. Luckily, I've done my TV show, and in my book, for one, I think people think it's going to be really scandalous, that I'm slagging a lot of people off. It's a completely different book. It's more grown up. I don't need to go down that road and compete with other people in the way of saying he said, she said. I haven't done any of that. And with my TV show, it shows what I'm really up to. I swear, I've done 4 interviews in the past, 16 months? Actually, 4 interviews. But to the public, it looks like every week I'm doing exclusive interviews, exclusive photos, when really these pictures are bought in. And, for example, certain magazines say we've got an exclusive interview. I haven't. I've done 4 interviews in 16 months. I've tried to stay out of it and just do my TV show.
And get married.
Yeah, but it looks like to people that I'm doing interviews and doing it all the time, and in fact I'm not. And I think it's backfired a bit, because where I haven't been given interviews, they don't know what to write, so they're making stuff up. So I can't win either way, you know. I thought I'd back off a bit, let things lie, but it's actually sort of got worse.
Let's talk about the book then. This being the 4th one, at what point does it start? I mean, it's the last 2.5 years, so I'm thinking that...
just after sort of Princess. The good thing of what people see about the book, it would prove that I haven't gone out and done interviews and everything, because they will read things in the book that people don't even know what happened or has happened. For example, my IVF treatment that I had. In fact, I've had 2 IVFs, but in the book I only talk about one, because we had one sort of recently. People don't know about that, when normally, a year and a half or 2 years ago, I would have done OK magazines, you know, I'm up to this now and I'm up to this and I'm doing this for the kids, that. I haven't done any of that.
But here's a question for you, Katie. Why do you want more kids?
Oh, I want loads of kids. I absolutely love kids. I've actually got my kids here today. They're driving me nuts, actually, arguing over the hot chocolate machine, making a mess out there, but that's kids for you. It's half term.
So does the book cover, I mean, obviously the publicised divorce and everything.
Yeah.
And what about going back into the jungle? Does it cover that?
Yeah, it covers from after Princess all the way up to when we lived in America, the marathon, going in the jungle, you know, when I met Alex, up to our wedding blessing.
Yeah. You've done a very adult thing in the book, I think, Katie, and that's you've kind of, without comment almost, you've included Pete. And
absolutely, even in my dedication.
Yeah, and I think that's a really kind of adult thing to do. Is there a side of you that wants to kind of put that away now? I mean, is that your way of putting it away? You know, you carry on and you're civil. But...
I mean, we've been split nearly 2 years now, and obviously I had a fantastic 6 years with him. It's a big part of my life. I've got 2 brilliant kids from him, so I just hope that he does find the happiness that he wants, like I say in the dedication.
And is that a genuine remark on your part, or is that a thing that you feel that all people that get involved in divorces and what have you should say? I mean, do you feel that genuinely?
No, I do feel that. But people have got to remember, every single day, so many people go through divorce. It's hard enough going through divorce, let alone in the public eye. But, you know, I'm not the only person going through it. And obviously I had to include it in my book because
it's part
that's part of my life.
You Only Live Once by Katie Price is published in hardback by Century and is in the shops now. As always, really good to see you, and only wish you the best, Katie. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Katie Price,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Katie Price. Jordan.
Yeah, pricey. Really